Hello, everyone. Hello, good evening, everyone. I didn't send out an announcement today, and I'll tell you why. Okay, go ahead and ring the doorbell. That's the light button as you're coming in. All right. Come on in. Come on in. Okay. Let me get my little introduction and let's get on with this right here. This is Joanna. My name is Joanna. My space in your place. Tonight, I'm going to do a story. I have not done a story in a while, and tonight is tonight. There's a reason why I didn't. Well, I did announce it. I didn't announce that I was having a story. Let me tell you. Could I say a little bit about YouTube? I'm not downing them or nothing, but I just wanted the people to be aware of something. I did not know if you make a video like myself, I'm a storyteller, and if I'm telling a story and it's not a story, it's sort of a story, but it's not a story because it has information in the story. They do not give me watch time in that. Okay. They don't give me watch time in doing an like advertisement to let you guys know I'm coming in. So let me see. I guess I don't know how I'm gonna do it, but I'm not gonna waste my time shooting, making videos when everything you do, you take one step forward with YouTube, then you look in your mail, then it's backwards. But that's how the ball bounce, I guess. But anyway, I am so happy to have you here in the house tonight, Linda Wagner, the faithful lady, my friend. Linda is here. So look here, it's all for you tonight. Those who come in, they come in late. I'm gonna post this story up. Um, yeah, I'm gonna post it or whatever you call publish. I'm gonna publish it tonight. So those who miss it, I pray that they get to see it. Okay, if you see the title, you honey, it really is for you. Okay, it's for you. It's for you. So kick back and relax. Matter of fact, stay right there and let me go get my smoothie, okay? Because it's just you and I tonight. Okay? It's just you and I tonight. Yeah, it's just you and I tonight, look like. But praise God, you know? And then I thank the Lord if anybody do come in the house, press the thumbs up button coming in, ring the doorbell. And if you're not a subscriber, go ahead and press the subscribe button. I would love to have you because I call each subscriber blessings. Yes, each one of you are blessings to me. Okay, let's get along with the story. The name of the story that you've been waiting so patiently for is called The Two Sarahs. So let's get on with it. Okay, this happened years ago. And it almost caused a great disgrace and a devastation from somebody's actions. Okay, it was a man. Um, he had gotten married younger. You know, he was young. And now, when he was 16 years old, he was diagnosed with a lung disease. Back then, they didn't have transplants or nothing like that, but his parents were kind of well off. And let me introduce you to the characters so you'll know who I'm talking about. Okay, the characters are it's a gentleman, and he had a wife that didn't stay in the picture very long in the story. And it's a young man. It's two lesbians, and both of them were one was a doctor and one was a therapist. You know, she was like she was a therapist. One was a doctor, like a psychiatrist, and one was a therapist, but both of them in the same profession. And this man, they were young. He wasn't this old man. He was young when he was diagnosed with this disease when he was 16 years old. Okay. Now I can tell you this about the man. He was born in 1951. Okay. Okay. So now you can kind of see 1951. He was born in 1951. Okay. His wife was a little bit younger than him. I guess she was born in 54, something like that. Like 4 years younger, 55 or something. But anyway, they met, they got married, they were having their first Christmas. Check this out, you guys. Their first Christmas together. They hadn't even been married a year. But this was their first Christmas together. And they were out shopping wherever they from. They go and chop Christmas trees. They go actually chop Christmas trees. They were out chopping Christmas trees. His wife, that had not been a year, dropped dead. Dropped dead, just dead, dead. He thought that she tripped over a branch or something. So he looking like, is you gonna get up? Are you gonna get up? Like, she didn't get up. So he called the name, and she didn't move. He went over there to her. The woman was dead, y'all. Dead, dead. Okay. Anyway, when he was he lost his mind kind of, because he had the same disease. He really didn't know that she had the disease as bad as his. She had used like an asthmatic pump, and he used a pump, but he said he didn't even use his as much as she did. But hers were not diagnosed as bad as his. But anyway, for some reason, only God know the reason, the woman dropped flat dead. What I'm trying to tell you guys. And they had been married 1 year. That was their first Christmas. Okay. After this year, the man still had a mother living, a father living. He had a brother, because he spoke about his brother, and his sister. Yeah, he said his sister. But they put him in a hospital. This is when y'all stick with me now, because this is where it all started. They put him in a hospital, and when when they put him in the hospital, he was grieving. He was young, and he was grieving. But it was a doctor, and her name was Sarah. She was a doctor. She was the main one. He said that it was a place where, like a, a rehab place, because he had a lung disease, and he had by, I guess, the death of his wife, he had to go to this place. But also they was giving him treatment because he was in depression. So it was a woman and a doctor, and her name was Sarah. And but he went, only saw her once a week. He was there for 3 weeks, but he had just saw her 3 times in the whole 3 weeks, because she only came once. Um, she only came once a week, but then he went to other places, during the week. But she was the one that wrote medicine and all this stuff. And then this woman gave him, y'all, I think I'm wrong. It was 3 months. It was 90 days, because he got to know her. Yeah, that was three months. He got to really know this doctor. Her name was Sarah. And then when uh he was being released, and when he got released, she wrote out all the paper. The doctor sent him to a clinic close to his house that was the same, like affiliated with the hospital that he was in. Okay. Wasn't nothing wrong with this man, no more than he could have a lung transplant, which he did. I'm gonna get on. That's in this later on in the story. But anyway, Um, time went on, like I say, three months, 90 days, and him and Sarah, Dr. Sarah. Now he noticed that I started to say Sister Sarah. He noticed that Dr. Sarah was like she dressed like a man, like at the haircut. She was spiffy. She wasn't feminine. She didn't dress feminine. She dressed real sporty, but on the masculine type of style. And that was back then. Okay, so anyway, um, he knew that she like he assumed, because we don't know nothing till somebody tell you, but he assumed that she was a lesbian. He assumed that much, that it was plain to see that she was, I guess whatever he the charm he had on women didn't work on him like that. Didn't work on her. And so, like he said, he could charm the sugar out of sweetening bread, but this woman, it didn't seem to shake her a bit. Not for us like that. But he said that when he got ready to go, she was very adamant about he continued on treatment at this facility, but it was like an outpatient place where he needed to talk over his what he was going through with a therapist. Okay. So he agreed to do that. So it was time for him to be released. He was released, said bye to everybody and everything. And he went on home, was home with his family and stuff. And he was doing real good. But he still was had to go. So he said he went there, and it was he had to go through a battery of stuff before he saw the other therapist. He had to do a evaluation, like I guess the mental mind, count boxes and all that. It took 3 visits. It took him 3 visits. That's 3 weeks before he saw the therapist. So he went every week. Every week, he did one thing, like it was an hour visit each week till they got him in. Okay, so they got him in. So then he was sitting up there reading his magazine, and then somebody came to the door and called his name. And then he looked up, and it was this beautiful woman, right? And he said, boy, to himself. And she called his name. And he said, like a little punk, this me, this me. He was kind of happy over here. And so anyway, she said, come go with me. And so he jumped on up like a little puppy dog, men. And then he said to the lady, say, I'm gonna be your therapist, and reached the hand out. My name is Sarah. Okay? Stick with me now. Stuck her hand out. My name is Sarah. But see, she had a little looser hand. She wasn't like that other Sarah. She was a little sweet. She was she was a lady. So my name is Sarah. So he like, wow, we. And so all he could think about, he said, ooh, all this time with this here, twice a week. So he was happy. He said he got this how it started out. It was like first, I think months, a couple of months, it was twice a week. All right. Then after a while, the twice a week went on to turn from twice a week. Think he said for uh 30, it was an hour each session now. Then it went from a half an hour on one day and an hour on the next. Then time went on by, time went on by. Now, check this out. You know, there's a code where doctors and nurses and stuff, they can't go with their patients. You know, that's against the rules. And so he didn't know how he was gonna do this thing, but he asked her, was she married? And she said, no, I'm not married. And she knew everything about this man because it was in his records. This woman know the blood type of this man. Didn't I tell you before they went into this, before he saw her, he had to do a battery of testing. Don't y'all think that's kind of strange? Okay. This man took a battery of testing now just to go see a psychiatrist or therapist. That is not normal. That's number one. A battery of tests. When he was already in the hospital, he taken a battery of tests, but he didn't think nothing of it then. All he couldn't think, wow, this woman, you know. So he going to see. So then the first time, about a couple of times when she had broke it to 30 minutes and an hour, and that went on like a month, he said, now look here, you're not gonna cut me down no more. You know, he was falling for her. You know, he was kind of falling for this woman. And then she say, um, well, you know, I am gonna have to. You know, it's a rule. You're not gonna be here forever because you're gonna get well. And then he's saying, like, messing around to me, how you know this? You know, it might take some time for me to get well and stuff. So anyway, just like they had talked about months before, there she go. She didn't chop down 30 more minutes. So it was twice a week, 30 minutes a session instead of 30 minutes and an hour. He'd have gone from 2 hours twice a week for a while, then 30 minutes and an hour. Now she didn't chop them to 2 minutes. By this time, he getting kind of antsy, you know, because he falling for this woman. He noticing this woman is falling for him. So he thinking that's the way it looked to him. So then, oh my goodness, after a while, um, he was getting sick, and he had put his name on the list. Honey, let me tell you how things can get crooked. You know, they didn't put his name, that first Sarah, the one at the hospital. She put him on a donors transplant list. That Sarah at the hospital. This woman had a motive, them two women. Okay. So after a while, time had passed on. It was a year. So still, he don't know that them two Sarahs, that they know each other. He don't even know that they do. And when he thinking, the people at the hospital calling him, telling him that he might have a angel lung, they call it angel lung, and to get ready and stuff like this. That's because of the contact that Sarah at the hospital, that doctor. It's a reason for all this. Just hold tight now. Hold tight. Hold it, Linda. Them two Sarahs. Y'all wouldn't believe it. Now, two women cannot have a baby. All right? That Sarah, the one like that was him, she had her eyes on him for another reason. Little did this man know, I'm going to call him Mr. B. Okay? That's the first letter of his name. Mr. B did not know that these two women had a plan for his sperm on it. They were sperm snatchers. Instead of going and buying it, she actually wanted to pick out the man that she wanted from the hospital. The doctor, her woman, sent this man to her, specifically to her, to bond a relationship. All the time he thinking that he got charisma. Mm-mm. Mama Sarah at the hospital, the doctor that already got him set up for him some new lungs where he can live long. And the one at the therapy was gaining his trust to where she could break it down easy, where they can like see each other on the down low, on the outside, making them think it would be all right. It was going as planned. It went as planned, exactly like they planned it. This woman went on down to 30 minutes or a week. By this time, she was going down like that because it was getting time for him to get the angel wings. He was in there. Next thing you know, they call him. He in the hospital. He's getting ready for his angel wings, all of this here, and all of this. And he was happy, and he had to stay in the hospital because of some infection. He couldn't be around nobody, so he had to stay in the hospital. I don't forgot for how long he said, but some time he had to stay in the hospital, and she came, and it wasn't even in the same state, honey. He had to leave the state to go to do this, because where he lived, they didn't do that. And it was supposed to be like somebody was doing this for him. What you call it? Undercover, with the anonymous name. It wasn't no anonymous. Mm-mm. But to him, it was anonymous, faithful. He was so happy. He got his angel lungs. He got well. He didn't have to go to no therapy. This woman befriended him. They bond a relationship. Can you believe this? They bond a relationship. Time went on. They would meet. They would meet up, and they would go to his place. She would come over there. Never, ever, he said, go to her place. Never. She never offered, none like that. She'd come up with all kinds of stuff. Why they couldn't go there to where she lived at. So he just, just went on along with it. He went on along with it. Well, y'all, after a while, she ghosted, right? She disappeared. She she disappeared. She never come back. And then they would never let him talk to her at the hospital. He tried to hang around the hospital. He never saw her at the hospital. She just like vanished. And Matt and she vanished. She vanished. So when he went to the state, it was Arizona, till he had to go to a dry state or something. That's where he went back to live. And that is where the angel wings, where he got angel wings. And that is where he met a lot of people while he was there, because he had to stay there for a while in that area to get, I guess, stay close to where they did it for a reason too, because they own a house and all that stuff in Arizona. They never thought in a million years, in 1 million years, that this man would move to the exact state and city that they lived in. I'm going to tell y'all why I'm going here. The Sarah, the woman, had gotten pregnant with this man's baby. Yes, pregnant. She had a baby. Oh, y'all do. Let me tell you this here. If it's meant for you to find something out, it's meant for you to find it out. This man, when he went back to Arizona, because the woman that went ghost on him, that lady and her woman, the two lesbians, lived in that city. Now he had met another lady. He had met another lady. They had a family together. Him, his wife, and they had a daughter. Years passed. Years passed. That was behind him. Until one day, you would never guess in a million years what happened. Anybody want to guess what they think what happened? About 20 years, this man had been moved in there, been married. He had a daughter, moved in Arizona, lived in Arizona, and was doing real good. That's when lung transplant was first come out. He still got them, still going strong on it. And he had a daughter. Do you know this man had a son? Do you know that he had a daughter that was his son and his daughter, biological? His daughter, his son was like 6 years, I guess, older than, because this said it was 5 to 6 years. He met his wife and everything. We went back to Arizona where he did meet a girl, married her. They got married and stuff like this because he was a widow. And they got pregnant, okay, years, 18 years. That was daughter 18 years. So that boy had to be 5 years older than that girl. He was like 23 years old. Yes. They was brothers and sisters. The two Sarahs. Well, they had his daughter met the guy. He was a gentleman, and he done finished college. Matter of fact, he was getting ready to go to med school. Yeah, he was getting ready. His son he had got from Sarah, the Sarah that stole his sperm from him and disappeared. That one. And the doctor that set it all up. You know what she was doing? She was in turn giving him new lungs in exchange for a baby. Now, how you like them cookies? Yeah, stole that man's. But anyway, so how they found out? Uh, she had like a little part-time school job at a fountain, like McDonald's, like that. And like I say, he's getting ready to go to med school. And he done think you finish college and then you apply for med school and all that stuff. Well, he was getting ready to go into being, he had been in college for like 6 years already, but he was getting ready to go into med school to be a doctor. And he saw his sister and liked her. And they hadn't done nothing. They hadn't done nothing. But just so happened, they every day he'd see her. He'll go up, he saw her, and he liked his own sister. His own sister. And he told his mama, because he wasn't even staying with his two lesbian mamas. His two mothers was named Sarah. He didn't even he wasn't staying with them, but he was talking to them. And he had grown up in that something to be a doctor, like the two Sarahs in the medical field. And he had said, he met a woman that her eyes would just light up the room. Okay. He had started talking shit. He had started talking about this girl like she was like wowee. And after a while, just getting to be something. So then Sarah, his mama Sarah, the real mama Sarah that carried him from his daddy, um, she says, Lord have mercy. He asks her, say, you want to go out? So that's how they got there. They didn't kiss or nothing. And he said that his daughter, for some reason, did not want to do like that. Did not want to kiss. Did not want to even hold hands or nothing. It was just something. But they liked each other, but they was very, good. And they want him to meet the parents and all this here. So he didn't think nothing about it. When he met the boy, do you know that boy told him, after I guess the daughter had told say, but one thing, his parents are lesbians. And so the man say, lesbians? He said, yeah. Lesbians say, well, lesbians, how they got him then? That's what he said. That's what Mr. B told his daughter. Say, if they lesbians, well, did they adopt him? So he adopted. He took for great taste. So he say, no. He said that. Say, oh, so he had an artificial insemination. They say, no. She actually made love with a guy and got him. So he said, oh, okay, honey. So the the boy came over to meet him. Well, you guys and girls, when the young man came to meet the father of this woman that he thought that was the world, he thought he was looking in a mirror at himself when he was young. So that's when he started asking questions. He asked the kid, where was he born? And that's what threw him off, because the boy was born in Arizona. It's like, oh, he was born in Arizona. Mm. So then he started telling him where he came from, because his daughter was born in Arizona, so wasn't none to that, but it was him. What was it? That's when the son said, oh, my moms, both of them now, my moms, that's what he called it, his moms, with an S on it, the two Sarahs, they both worked and called out the state where he used to live at. Can you believe it? Yeah. Called out the state where this man lived at, where he came from, where he was born, where his mother and father and sister and them lived at. Then the time came. The daddy started putting two and two together. And he didn't want to alarm his children. And he really didn't want to hear nothing bad. But he kind of asked them in a real good, pleasant way, have y'all had anything to do with each other, like intimately? They said no. And then he told the story. He said, now it could be just a sheer incident, coincidence, just a mere coincidence. But he said, to be on the safe side, he said, let's don't even bother. Don't even say nothing. Because by this time, he get really, really upset by now. He say things when he saw that boy, he thought about the way this woman was acting. Did I tell y'all one time he say he woke up, she was giving a hypnotism in her office, and he woke up and looked like his pants had somebody had been in his pants. Yeah, back in the day. He say she hypnotized him, told him to wake up. He don't know if he was drugged or what, but he know that when he woke up, something wasn't right with his clothes. It was like somebody had been in his clothes and looking at something. That's what it looked like to him. But he just didn't want to go there. He say, no, that didn't happen. She had put him under hypnosis. That what she said it was, hypnosis. But then he said She said that he was snoring. So say you must was tired because you fell asleep. You was snoring, so I cut the lights off and left you in the room. That's what she said years ago. Years ago, before he had the lung transplant. This I'm talking about. This is years ago. You know, this woman do tell me she actually they robbed the man. When it turned out, after they found out what he said he did, he he told the boy, he said, like, would you do me a favor, like man to man? He said, I can't explain it to you just yet. You wouldn't believe it if I told you. He say, so, but what I want you to do, I want you and me to go take a test. Some, I guess, a DNA test. Well, they did. He took one. The daughter took one. They all had the same daddy. They was yeah. So the two Sarahs, the two lesbian women, one was a doctor. Well, both of them were in the medical profession, but they groomed the man all just because back in the day where they came from, they couldn't marry. And to even live together back in the day, to make it look good, she did have a baby from this man. Yeah, she did it from him, did it with him. And she got what she wanted and she stayed around until she got pregnant and she dipped on him. But the thing was what caused him, uh, he did get along out of the deal. He got a set of lungs that lasts him to now. He got a son that he didn't have. Um, and also they called it, I guess, no charges were filed, but the boy knew and the daughter, they know that they are brothers and sisters, you know. But just to think that if because of them, two Sarahs, brother and sister could have gotten married because of them. Yeah. So that's was the two Sarahs. The two lesbian lovers could have caused devastation where two innocent people 23 years later, never would have thought 23 years later, this man would come face to face with a son that he didn't even know he had. Yeah, so that was terrible. So that was the story of the two Sarahs. Yeah, the two Sarahs. Uh-oh. I'm trying to. I don't even know. Linda. Angela, you gone? But Can you imagine if because of them two Sarahs, do you see how dirty they was? Do you see what they did to that man? Yeah. Let me tell you, honey. That man said that because of them two Sarahs, because of them two Sarahs, they could have destroyed the lives of a whole family because of them two Sarahs. No. Yeah, he didn't go into all the details about the other Sarah because the practicing of medicine and all that kind of stuff. But let me tell you this here, honey, that woman was dirty because she had made like that man had died. Yeah. She made like the daddy of that baby man was dead, honey. Them two Sarahs was something else, honey. Let me tell you. Let me tell you about them two Sarahs. Number one, they was dirty. That the head Sarah, I call her the head Sarah because she wanted that woman so bad until she deliberately picked a man out that knew all his weaknesses and everything. A sick man that needed lungs and all this, and gave him who is that? What Martell gonna do now? Martell who? Linda. Linda. Wait a minute. You say, okay, live out your dream. Say what Martell gonna do now? Martell. I don't know. That's what I'm asking you, honey. I'm saying we're talking about the story, and someone says, "What Martell gonna do now?" What has Martell got to do with the two Sarahs, honey? We're doing it. This is story time. This is story time. Yeah, we're done with the story. We're done. It's all over. But the subscribers haven't even had time to talk about the story. So now, you got anything else to say about this story? Oh, no, no, no problem, honey. We just this is just story time now. The title say the two Sarahs. Yeah. Now we did Martell them I am so sick of Martell Holt and Melody Holt and them right now until we taking a break. We did them today. We doing story time. They've been breaking in our story time now, honey. But you want to come back next week? Cause I'm not gonna do Martell them. I might do What are we going to be doing? We're going to be doing. I heard they're filming Housewives of Potomac, and I heard that what's the name of that girl? She didn't get a contract. What her name? Michaela. She didn't get a contract. You know that. Yeah. Live out your dreams. Are you a new subscriber? Live out your dream. Are you a subscriber to the channel? Oh, thank you, honey. Brand new, so the numbers should change from four to four what you call them. Yeah, we having story. I call you a blessing. That's what you are. All my new subscribers, you're blessings to me. Uh I think you got to press the subscribe button because the number didn't change. Let me see. Yeah, I thank you for subscribing, but it's not. You're gonna have to hit the subscribe button. It's not showing that you subscribe. Yeah, glad to have you. Yeah, maybe it'll change later, but it usually changes like that. That's why I said that none it does. Yeah, it usually change right away. It always does. I don't know why it's not changing now. But anyway, thanks for subscribing. Oh, thank you, dear. So, how did you like the story? Live out your dreams. Did you hear the story? Okay, now the two Sarahs, they live in they live in Arizona. They live in Arizona, and their son is a doctor, and so the man has a son, and he didn't file no charges or anything like that because he got a son out of the deal, and he did find out that Sarah, the wife, Sarah's wife, the doctor, made arrangement for him to get his angel wing, his angel lungs. So in that he was appreciative because his wife died from the same thing that he had. So he didn't have long to live, and she knew that, and her Sarah wanted a baby really from this man. I'm telling you, he was really handsome. And he said that he could get the sugar out of still the sugar out of sugar bread or something. So he knew he was handsome in his days. And he said that he knew that he could get her. And she liked him, and she wanted him to be the father of her baby. and they had a handsome son, and they had one daughter. So that it everything turned out all right. It's just the moral of this story is, oh my God, um, we need to get to know people before we sleep with them, I'd say. Because I remember when I was in high school, to give you an example, something happened to me like that. I was 17 years old, and there was this new kid that moved from out of town, and he played in the band and everything. And I was in the cheering squad, not a cheerleader, but the cheering squad. And so we met and everything, and he was from out of town, like I said, and I kind of like welcomed him in, and we started like he would walk me home every day. And so I liked it, and I said, well, before we even think about going out or going to the movies and things, I say, you're gonna have to meet my mom. And so he say, okay. So I told my mom, his name was Jimmy Young. I can say that because he's my cousin. And I'll tell you why. I didn't know he was my cousin. Um, so um, but we didn't so much as hold hands. You know what I'm saying? I asked mom, she said, bring him, let him come to the house, let me meet him. So I did, and soon as well, mom kept asking, what's his name? And I said, so that didn't ring a bell. And she said, who's his parents? And I told him who his mom name and his dad name. And my mom's still not really catching on. And so when he came to the house, this what did it. When he walked in the door, my mom eyes got this big. She say, wait a minute. And I go like, what's wrong with her? And she say, what your, and he looking at my mama just like she looking at him. Like both of them saw a ghost and I wasn't in on the joke. So I'm going like, what is this? So my mama say, what is your daddy name? So he told him. Say, nah, I don't know that. What's your mama name? So he said, well, what is your mama maiden name? And he told her the maiden name. He said, that's my maiden. Come to find out. His mother and my mother were first cousins. First cousins. That make me and him what? Second cousins. Second cousins. That's how close we were. We shared the same, like grandfather. We wanted to throw up. Do you hear me? I never forget that bit. We was like, oh, we, oh God. And then even though we didn't do anything, but the people saw us walking on from school and stuff, and I said, they gonna find out we cousins. Oh my goodness. He said, well, we ain't did nothing. I said, you better hurry up and get a girlfriend. I know I remember that was so funny. So it is very important for you to, if anybody listening, looking at this video after I publish it, because it is live, if you don't get anything out of this video that I'm telling you now, and if you are a man and you going with a woman and y'all making love, you never go around her, never see her mama, never see nobody, no kin to this woman. All of a sudden, she ghosts you, disappear. That's something to think about right there. That's like a red flag right there. Because that woman ghosts that man, left there with his baby in her womb. Yes. And what, 23 years later, he went right back to the same place. He got his angel lungs, he called them. because he liked it, the place when he was right, getting healed. You know, he had to stay there so long, and he met people in it, so he moved there too. That's where he met his wife, had his baby, and all that. So really, that was his home. Lord have mercy. He had a son in that town. When he went back, he had a son in that town. Yes, he did. And no telling, they probably might have passed each other, been in the same places, you know, but it was not meant for those two to make love or to get intimate. It just was not meant to be for somebody to do that. That was really bad. So you should get to know who you are, who you date. Because I tell you, when I found out Jimmy was my cousin, Jimmy Young was my second cousin. My mama, his mama was first, because I want to throw up. Yes, I wanted to throw up, honey. That's no fun finding out that you almost kissing your cousin. That's sick. So here this girl, she could have had, she could have fallen in love with her own brother. You know, that could have really done messed them up. But anyway, that's it for that. And our new subscriber, she looked like she want to talk about um marriage in her field. Anybody else in here want to talk about? Okay, okay. I'm glad you on him. That's a man. It's about time we have some men, because I was saying, where all the men at? Oh, I see you a man up there. Okay. That's what I'm saying. God forbid. Now you just getting it, Linda. I said, what if them two would have had a baby? What if they had got together? Even kissed? Okay. Y'all wanna let's talk? We can talk now. Huntsville, okay. Um, okay, let me put my earphone in. Let me see what's on the streets, and then I can bring y'all more Huntsville. Okay, what y'all want to talk about? Anybody live out your dream? What you got? What's on the street? What you done heard about? I'm glad to have a man in the house, because all the men, let me tell you, the last man, every time, look at when we have a story, that's when the men show up. I did not tell you that. You ain't heard or seen nothing. Let me see if they saying anything. I don't want y'all to miss out on nothing. Um, let me see. Uh, okay, live our dream. I think it's business relationship. Okay, wait a minute. Let me go at the top. Okay, you say, but I want you to think about Melody New. Oh, Stormy. We was talking about Stormy. I welcome Stormy. What you think about Stormy? What do you think about Stormy? Tell us what you think. You knew. Tell us what you think about Stormy. Oh, you say you think it's a business relationship? You know what, Linda? I think we got us a buddy. You see how he thinking? You're on the right track. Live out the dream. Say I read today. She is Forbes magazine. See there? All right, Linda. Money moves, honey. That's what we dealing with. Money moves, honey. And that's what I was saying. And have you noticed how everything on the internet and YouTube is something to do with Love in Huntsville? Well, everybody cousins getting the YouTube station and all of this. They really making money moves, honey, over there. So how long do you live out your dreams? How long do you think? How many episodes do you think season 4 gonna be? Give me your opinion. I didn't know that was going on. Everything getting so messy, don't you think? Live out your dreams. Let come tell us, give us some fresh tea, honey. Because we is just about to ready to throw in the towel over here with them. So you think that they're gonna have 12 seasons or 12 episodes? 12 episodes must be, because I asked about the episode. So there's that 12 episodes. 12 episodes. Oh my God, what could possibly go on with 12 episodes? I mean, because here you got, what you think about Kiki on there? What you think about Kiki? Live out your dreams, say, yes, everything is missing. Yes, I know that. And what happened to, you don't hear nothing about no 47 acres. You don't hear nothing. And look at Pogue, look at Kimmy. Look like Kimmy being kicked to the curb. Kimmy then went and got a dog. A dog, honey. What do you think about Marceau going to a whole continent without his wife? And he's talking about break away from what? Letitia got the children. She worked just as hard. What's his problem? Live out your dreams, say, that a damn shame. She loved that dog. Yeah, yeah. Did you hear what she said about that dog? She say she loved that dog. She said because that dog is more faithful than a man. Did you hear her say that? Live out your dreams. Say he left it. You think he left it? You think he left his family and his woman? Do you really think he left his family and his woman for real? Well, so if he was that upset about what I don't know, to leave his family and his woman to go to Africa, uh-uh, no, honey, I ain't buying that. Now he coming back, he want him a chief of staff. Tell me he coming back with it, get him a chief of staff, and he ain't getting no man chief of staff either. And Tisha said, you can have a woman long as she approved by me. Do what Dream say? Me neither, Tisha and oh! Linda, do you see Live Out Your Dream? What he say? The teacher is a damn fool. This is a man on here talking, y'all. Linda say, I smell a rat. Live out your dreams saying what my tail gonna do now. I don't know. What y'all think they gonna, honey, live out your dream. They all done gone crazy on this show. Tisha running off at the mouth on the thing about the face, the YouTube. Marceau trying to convince her to shut her mouth up. Wait. He do need to kick dust. Martell gonna do what Martell gonna do now. I don't know what Martell gonna do, honey. I have no idea what Martell is gonna do. London say he need to kick dust. Yeah, he need to kick dust. And I'm so I don't understand, you know. I know I've been a little crazy back in the day with my husbands and stuff, but I wasn't this stupid. I couldn't have been. This is terrible. He talking about somebody call you a dog, don't bark. That darn Maurice. I mean Marceau. Linda say that's why Mel try to get into into it with Tisha kinfolks. Oh, okay. Now live out dream saying what Martell gonna do now. What Martell gonna do? Linda say he need to kick dust. Linda say that's why Mel tried to get into it from Tisha kinfolk. I don't understand that, Linda. What that got to do with Tisha? What Tisha got to do with Martell? Oh, That's why male try to get information from. Oh, they trying to get. Oh yeah. Oh, how you saying that's why male hang around teacher kinfolk to get information. Wonder why she want to get information from wonder why would male want to get information from oh, I know why, because them people some gossiping people around there, I guess. I don't know why. Oh boy. You know what? When when I was done, kind of done, when the reunion, Live Out Your Dream say it's a mess. I think all the men is cheating, and Kimmy knows she just want to keep it cute. Kimmy just want to keep it cute, and Linda say Tisha started coleslaw mess. Tisha started coleslaw mess. Oh, really? So Tisha started coleslaw mess, huh? Okay, I'm gonna break in here while y'all talking about Keisha and them. Why in the heck would Mars Tail bring up that Melody formed fellatio on somebody when he done had a baby? Can anybody explain that to me? Why would he? Did you fall fellatio on a man? What kind of mess is that? Oh, live out your dreams. Say ignorant. They all they so you know what? Everybody knew. Yeah, and she wasn't even living. They had separated, honey. And he go, well, this is far for fellatio on the man or what? Oh, I know what I'd have cussed him out right on TV. I would have said, so what? So what if I belong fellatio? That was so stupid. Now we got Martell, all this little stuff going on. This too much. This whole show is getting too much, honey. Live Out Your Dream say, did you see the neighborhood Mel was living in her? Talk about the house she's staying now? Yeah. Yeah, I saw the new house, the house where she living in now. Yeah. Yeah, I saw the house. I saw the Starman neighborhood. I saw Starman Mansion too. Oh, yes, it's beautiful. It's beautiful. It's beautiful, honey. Boy, Mel, she really is. Mel is really doing it up, man. Mel, everything she touching turned to gold. Oh yeah, oh yeah. Stormy got a bad man. Let me tell you what. Stormy, they filmed that. Um, they saw that coleslaw song. That what that the first one when she looked like the horse when she was sitting on the horse that looked like coleslaw. Yeah, live out your dreams. Say wait, Linda say coleslaw said Martell was eating all kinds of things. Sure did. Live out your dreams say that's what Martell really a damn fool Martell really a damn fool. And Linda say, like me some Stormy. Me too. I gotta agree with you. I like Stormy now. I like Stormy. She kick ass, don't she? And then yeah, look like Kimmy don't care nothing about but that dog now. Yeah, I like Stormy. I like Stormy, man. Stormy look like she kick ass. You know, she don't take no crap. Oh Lord, look about your dream. Honey, why you had to bring up Tiffany? What is Tiffany talking about? Child, Tiffany is Linda. Tell him about Tiffany. Will you tell me? Linda, what about Tiffany? Yeah, Kimmy is hurting. Linda say Kimmy is hurting. I agree with that. Live out your dreams say, what is Tiffany talking about? Tiffany crazy and still dragging trash. Yeah, Kimmy is hurting, y'all. Kimmy is sick of this. Kimmy waited all them years to have a good marriage, and she really wanted that the comeback group. You know, she really wanted that comeback group. Yeah, live out your dream. Kimmy is hurting. Yeah, she remember how she wanted that comeback group real bad. You think no? Look, Linda say she a fake bone carrier, but Linda, I don't think she is though. No, I don't think she is, Linda. Well, you say that, Linda. Why would you say she is a fake bone carrier? When the way I don't see it. Oh, you talking about Tiffany? I was finna say. Oh, you saying Tiffany is a bone carrier? Yes, she. Tiffany's so fake. Live out your dreams. Say, yep. She got her son through college and off to a good start. Yeah, Kimmy is she. Yep, she got her son off to a good start, and then she did her part, and she was doing her nursing career so good that she Maurice made her quit. Then she got into the real estate, doing good with that. Now look at this. Look at this now. Where you look? Oh, something else. Yeah. And Linda say she wanted a life with a husband. Yes, she did. And live out your dreams. Say, and Maurice knows something. Well, yeah. Live out your dreams. Say Maurice knows something about Marceau cheating too. And I think them brothers they gonna face off with each other. Yeah, Kimmy did want a happy marriage. And yeah, her first hurt was what about when Maurice skipped over her, didn't ask her no permission, and brought his ex-wife down here with that man in Huntsville. Linda say all them Scott boys are liars. Yeah. And Maurice now, I look at Maurice really different now. I thought he was different. I really did. And Kimmy waited so long to have that. Live out your dreams. Say, "Ooh, I forgot about that." Yeah, remember when her tears was rolling down? When Maurice just skipped over Timmy and Kimmy didn't ask his wife. something like that about getting a place for his ex-wife and her husband. That's something you sit down with your wife and husband and discuss. This man just made a decision and just told this woman what he was going to do. Live out your dreams, say, ex-wife living good off of Maurice. And Kimmy got to look at her man. You right. And then Kimmy got to watch all that. And remember when they was in the restaurant, that is Maurice and Kimmy and that woman looking at each other? You know what I'm saying? It's just too much. Kimmy done got herself messed up in a bunch of mess. You know what he say? He asked Kimmy, do you asking me to care about something that I really don't care about? Because what you're saying that I should care about is something that I care. What kind of crap is that? They talk crazy. Live out your dreams. Say, remember when they were in Hawaii and she said, I'm so, yeah, she sure did say that. She said, I'm so tired of y'all ass. She was really tired of them. All of them. She was talking about all of them. Yes. She and it did you see how she said it? Live out your dream when she said it. It came from her gut, her heart. And then with Marissa, you're saying that I should care about what somebody cared about because I don't give a damn if they care about the. Oh, they make they just it's just sad. It's all sad, honey. Yeah. Oh, live out your dream. What you think about Tisha and Destiny relationship? Letitia just played the fool willing, but Kimmy got good sense. She knows the yeah. Yeah, live out the dream. Say Letitia just played the fool willing, but willingly. Yeah, Letitia just played a fool willingly, but Kimmy got good sense. She know better. Linda say, if it was me, I would give them a run for their money. Me too. I can't. You know why? That's not why it's not us. Because ain't no way. There's no way. No way. Mm-mm. Ain't no way. No way. No way. Live out your dreams. Say Destiny's trying to stay on the show to get her check, honey. You know, oh yeah, she said that. She said she off food stamps now, but she was on food stamps. Yeah, she said Mel set a boundary. She won't contact her. Nothing, none of that. That what she said. None of that. That's what she said. Yeah, you let us say you have to play fire with fire. You play fire with fire. I was reading a lot of comments, child. It was somebody. I done forgot who platform I was on. I just stopped and was reading a bunch of comments. And boy, somebody was dogging Melody. Oh my goodness. They was saying, calling her a schoolgirl. And let me see. Live out your dream say, and Letitia just need a little friend because she's not mature enough for her sister-in-law. She's not mature enough for Kimmy, honey. Kimmy need to go find that woman that used to be married to Mark. Live out your dream say, and what happened with Destiny? We don't know. He just, LeBarry just disappeared. And you know what she said last week? Somebody asked about LeBarry. She said, we will never see LeBarry. Yeah, Melody got some secrets. Live out your dreams say, I know Melody got some secrets too. Live out your dream. You know, we're a young channel. So share the channel. Right bees always go for the queen. Linda say, right bees always go for the queen. Live out your dreams say, left her after 3 weeks after she gave birth. Live out your dreams say, yes, ma'am. Oh my goodness. Well, y'all, I don't know what we gonna do is we gonna keep on watching this crowd. Because it's I can't get all this on this. Now we know live out your dreams and coming in and told us about that rich woman in Melody. So now it's looking like they're gonna start doing these storyline things. Oh, look at this say that show is a mess trading family for fame and that's what they doing. And the whole show then start to be noticing that everybody, have you noticed that everybody that know anybody got a YouTube channel or something with YouTube with them? Everybody doing something now, doing something with it. It's getting to be too much. It wasn't like this with our Atlanta Housewives. It ain't like this with Potomac. It ain't like this with New Jersey House. This is the only thing, love and marriage, that I saw with everybody and their cousin. Live out your dreams saying Martell and Instagram model now. And this woman is some kind of shaking behind woman. I know it's a small town. My God. And you can just see it's country as hell. Because everybody know, honey, they all gossiping. Even um, Melody is my girl. But she do her little gossiping sneakily too. She just be, but she be talking to Kimmy or somebody like that. They gossip. They all gossip. Yeah. Levi Drew say he didn't know that Melanie mom that Yeah, Mark. Linda say everybody want to be a star. I'm sick of that, Linda, though. Girl, you know it's getting to me now. I can't look like go a day without them loving Huntsville people. It's just like I know Huntsville. Look like they need to pay me. I'm doing it so to every time I turn around YouTube taking something away from me because of that. Because I don't know. Melody saying she telling Kimmy the year 22 is trust your intuition. She telling all the women trust your intuition. And she asked Kimmy if you find out Maurice was what you gonna do? You can't do that, honey. Your marriage might be different from this marriage. Love live out your dreams. Say, yeah, it's gonna get bad for the people, and Carlos gonna run to the back. And well, so Linda, do you what live out your dreams say the same thing we just said today? But we was saying we hope that she don't go to Atlanta. We know just what you said. Carlos go run to the bank. Carlos and Melody is racking up on it. And even the way they cut, let me tell you, even the way they cutting and pasting, even hey Latrice, even the way they cutting and pasting the advertisement to draw people in, it's too much. They cut and paste something in season 5 and put it in like we gonna see it next Saturday. You never see that. Then they show you all the same stuff you saw. Like it's a mess. Live out your dreams. Say she going and the kids going too. Live out the dream. Say hey Latrice. Oh, so y'all know each other. Latrice, how you been? Live out your dream. What city you from? What city you from? Live out your dream. Just put the state down there. I like to know about that because when I do my shows, oh, okay. Let me say she better stay put. Yeah, we missed. You from Dallas? Okay, so we got to take. We only have but two Texas people. Two Texas people. Latrice, where you been, girl? I ain't seen you. We been holding this place down, holding the house down, honey. Now you gonna have to listen at the story, the two Sarahs. I've been waiting to tell the two Sarahs. Linda got it all by herself, and living who is that? Living out your dreams got a little bit of, but got to go back and listen to. So everybody except for I think Andrea, who else on here? Live out. Y'all gonna have to go back and look at. Please go back and listen to the story. Will you please? Y'all know that little girl thing Melanie did. Say, Tisha and Destiny, neither one of them invited to my thing. So don't be going running around inviting them now. Because you know how that was so childish. Okay, thank you, hon. And then, oh, you told him to remember his number. Yeah, remember your number. And we're creeping, but with God's, we gonna make it up to here, honey. Cause I found out that 49% of our followers are from Russia. Cause I live close to Russia, and they say that um they 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 making it hard for my subscribers to even watch. They give me watch time hours. They sent me this today, the Russia, because of Russia. That's a shame that, yeah, I'm in Alaska, and 49% of my people in Russia. And just because of that, they punishing me. They won't let my people advertise. They won't let them, none of their watch hours count. And 49% of my viewers is from Russia. So look like to me, my subscribers, they're gonna have to help me. Every subscriber that hear my voice got to tell 10 people to tell them 10 for them to tell 10 people. Ask them to subscribe to my channel. Because I even called them and let them read something that they gave me. They told me that I can't even, if I advertise to my subscribers, they not gonna even count that as watch time if y'all like it. They said that 39% of my viewers are from Russia. They not counting none of the advertising. It's a mess. So I am God and my subscribers asking other people to subscribe to the YouTube. That's the only way we can do it, because they done, I don't know what's going to happen, but let's keep praying and sharing to other people. Cause before I came over here, I saw some of our subscribers over there with campfire over there with him. I said, Lord have mercy. I'm supposed to do a story tonight. They over there. But let them stay over there and have fun. Everybody have fun. That's all it is. Just so you have fun. They already subscribe. I guess they say, what else you want us to do? We can't stay up under you all the time. But I do miss Latrice. You know I miss you. When you get the missing faces, now I'm gonna be looking live out your dreams. I'm gonna be looking for him now. You get to start looking for people. And then we ain't got but like 4 or 5 millions, and the whole group don't look like to me. I mean, like, that being here with us. And all they being here for the stories look like. No, that ain't true. Because they was in here at first, but then they say it's getting too messy for them. And they tired of Huntsville. Gee. Yeah, they getting sick of Huntsville. So, y'all know what? Y'all got to come up with something else for us to do. Another one. Let's pick another one. Okay. Oh, live out your dreams. Come up with another um a show, a reality, whatever, and then we can commentate on it, and I can start watching it. Let's get some. Somebody said wanted me to do the jail thing, but that was the only one that came up. But and I think somebody put a ring on it. I think someone said somebody put a ring on it. Oh, I started about, you know what? I think I'm going to watch Candy Game because they got a lot of people my age on there. That's why I said I was going to start watching it. So, did we miss it? When did it come on? I start watching it. But it's at night. And Latrice, I'm back, y'all. Okay, Latrice. I think I'm gonna start watching Candy's Candy Game. Okay, Sunday at 8 o'clock. Okay. I think I'm gonna watch I'm gonna start watching Candy Game. Sundays at 8 o'clock. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna watch Sunday's game. And then like maybe Tuesday, I will come and recap on Sunday on Candy's game. And so y'all start watching Candy Game. Let's start watching that. And so let me see, Dallas, Texas. Okay, here in Alaska, it is 8:54 right now in Alaska. What time is it in Dallas, Texas right now? $11:54. So that's 3, 9:50, 10:50, 11:50. So that's 3 hours. Oh, okay then. So Alabama and Texas got the same time. And so tell me this here. Latrice, you ain't seen nothing in them Huntsville streets because we getting ready to look at Candy, and so Linda, yeah, yeah. But you know what? I'm gonna let y'all go to sleep because I know y'all probably got to go to work. I ain't got to go to work, but I know y'all probably got to go to work. So I'm gonna let y'all go to bed and everything. So I'm gonna start looking at Candace next Sunday, and I'm gonna go back and look at her old ones if I can, if they're up, so I can get for me. And I'm still gonna look at Love and Marriage, but I'm not gonna be into it like it because they so fake now. All of them are fake and phony as hell. I'm telling you now. Even Carlos Key, they all they look like they didn't sit down, they didn't talked about it, and they trying to get all us under some kind of spell or something. But it ain't gonna work with me. I'm not gonna fall for it. Wait a minute, what you said? I didn't see that. Bring that back up. You said something. Oh, Live Out Your Dreams say Destiny on a date night. I just said, with who? Yeah, it's getting real ugly. So I just hit it. And if somebody on the in the group that knows something, they can bring it. Okay. Latrice says she can't kick it with Candy. I can't have the Candy. Latrice, You keep watching Love in Huntsville, and I know Linda gonna be watching Love in Huntsville, even though she fussed about it just like me. But I'm telling y'all for real, it's taking me down. But Linda will be talking to me about it, and I'm gonna come to you with it. And then we got Live Out Your Dreams. Me and him gonna be watching so together we'll have a Candace thing down. And so we'll still keep everything going, but we gonna need some people on the YouTube streets. That's what it is. Please, look like everybody just going to sleep. Maybe it's time for us to say good night. And I would like for y'all to go back, Latrice, go back and look at the stories, okay? I know you keep me up with us. I sure appreciate it. And wonder where SC at. SC used to tell us about. Okay, I see y'all, and y'all go back and look at the story, okay? And just look at the stuff so we can get some watch time on the show. I love you all. Good night. Love you guys. Bye bye. Bye bye.